You know, we're making art here.
Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
What's up, my galloping gigglers? We're all trying to get 10K steps, but we just found out you only need 7K to be healthy.
But I still try and do 10.
No one has time. You know how fast you have to walk to do 10K every day?
Do you want to know? It's actually not as hard as you think, but I need to always be holding my phone because that's how I get my steps tracked, which I know everyone's going to be like, okay, well, that's why they invented an Oura ring. I can't. That's against my religion.
Yeah, that's not your vibe. Also, I don't think they make them small enough for your fingers.
They probably don't.
Also, Oura ring kept telling me I was tired, so I kept using it as an excuse to cancel everything.
I'm in one of those moods where like, every couple of months, I'll get in a mood where I'm like, actually, you can't tell me what to do, and I'm not going. Canceled. And they're like, contractually, and I'm like, call my lawyer. I'm not going.
That's actually when me and you are at our most powerful, when we both enable each other to cancel everything. Yeah. I feel like Chapel Roan on tour. I feel like a Gen Z pop star who's been told by her label she has to tour for 3 years, and she goes, how about no?
Thank you so much for bringing up Chapel Roan.
Oh yeah, Chapel Roan has been in the news.
She's been wild out in the streets. And you want to know what? Mm-hmm. I have two different minds of thinking. In one sense, I'm like, yes, the things that people have done to celebrities in the past has caused them
irreparable harm.
Death.
Irreparable.
Yeah, like literally. But there's also a part of like my millennial makeup where I'm like, suck it up.
And look, it's not normal to be famous, like to process fame. However, if you want to avoid paparazzi and avoid stuff, like you don't have to go to fashion shows.
Totally.
But she probably was like, I want to go to the fashion show. But then people take videos making her look like she doesn't want to be at the fashion show.
Right.
I think she's navigating fame as a young person, and it's not perfect and it's chaos. But at the end of the day, when you have money, when you're in her position, no one feels bad for you.
Also, like Justin Bieber has like yelled at paparazzi or like, and we're like,
everyone's like, go off, king.
We're like, let's make it into a meme. Yeah. We're obsessed. Yeah, but Chapel Roan does it, and we're like,
she's evil.
Get this angry redhead off our screens. Yeah, so people treat her
I just think she's navigating fame, and it's difficult and hard.
Sorry, I'm in a raincoat today, so like every movement I make, I'm just like,
it's squeaky.
Sorry, I'm in a raincoat.
I have to say, you love rain.
I love when it rains.
Because you think you're like Barbie. I mean, you are Italian Barbie, so you're like, it's raincoat day.
Well, in my head, it's either God has given everyone collectively a day off. Yeah. He's like, it's raining, you don't have to go outside. Or it's like, you can bring out your raincoat that you haven't been able to wear, and I've had for a couple months. And so I broke out my raincoat, it has a belt. Hello, it has a belt.
When you saw it was raining, did you almost text me to cancel? Did it cross your mind?
No, because I had my raincoat. Oh. If I didn't, when I saw it was raining, if my first thought wasn't your raincoat, I would have texted you and said, what if we did virtual today? It's crazy out there.
I'm dressed like a 50s housewife. When it rains, I don't acknowledge it.
No, you came walking toward me, and I was like, someone in Connecticut
I'm wearing a kitten heel.
Is missing their clothes.
A light blue shirt. Of course, when I called my Uber, it's like the one time he doesn't know where to find me, so I had to walk in the rain to get him. And it was like a whole thing. But
What's your little scarf, honey?
So it's attached to the t-shirt. If you're watching on YouTube, I have an accessory. It kind of looks like a labia, but in like the best way.
Yeah.
And you could like swing it around.
It's kind of giving nautical.
Yeah, we're definitely on different wavelengths, which as we are.
Totally fine.
As we are. We're recording this before the Oscars.
Yeah.
And we have our own little podcast award show on Monday.
Yes.
I've picked out a risky dress. You don't have a dress. How are you feeling?
I'm not feeling great. Because I feel like I dropped the ball on this because I was like, oh yeah, it's in a couple weeks. And then it was like, it's actually on Monday.
If I had a nickel.
And I was like, oh, right.
This is how I feel for everything.
Usually I'm in a shopping mood. In the past couple of weeks, I haven't been in a shopping mood. So like I haven't even gone.
Well, we went shopping last week and all you got was sunglasses.
I know.
And I was a little worried about you.
Sometimes I get like that.
I was like, hey, can I talk to you for a sec? Is everything okay?
Give me drama. Give me like different trends. Like I'm over it. Like I've seen it. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, let me just wear my raincoat in peace.
But you know what they say, when you hit rock bottom, that's when you can only go up, and that's when change comes. Did you see Mel Robbins commented on our clip where I talked about anxiety being a question?
No, what she said? She was like, I think cease and desist coming from my brand.
No, I think I'm in an internship with Mel Robbins now.
Wait, what did she say?
I forget, but it was something like supportive, like love this or something. Because I think Grace made the caption, Hannah Mel Robbins burner.
Wait, I love that. Do you know what else I saw on the internet? Which, okay, sometimes the gigglers enable me. Like, they're actually really bad enablers.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, no,
in the
Queen,
best
you're
way.
right. And I'm like, I knew I was.
Our DMs from the gigglers are so different. Continue.
Sometimes they'll DM me and be like, I know you can't DM me back because people are crazy, but like, I know what you're thinking right now.
And I know you're reading this.
And I always want to be like, I am reading it.
Well, if you start it with, I'm a giggler, we will read it.
Yeah. And one girl DM'd me and she was like, I'm sorry, but I just have to call attention that like every time you bring up a man on the podcast, then like I get a TikTok of this man or like something like he's in the news. Like, okay, remember when I was like, oh, I love not Seth Rogen. Who's the other one?
Oh, yeah.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
That's so mean. Not Seth Rogen, but Jonah Hill. But like, you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Then it was like, he's mean to all the women that he dates, whatever.
I
talked about Paul Wall.
He's everywhere now.
He's everywhere. No, he's
But this is what I don't love. Like, I support men in the arts, but like, we need to stop putting men on.
Well, I actually think Paul Wall didn't do anything bad.
No, I think he's really good for the community of Houston.
Yeah, I think they love him there, but like, all of a sudden, everyone's DMing me like all these videos. He's like rapping.
Paul Wall's at my wedding.
I'm like, this guy literally was under a bridge.
Paul Wall's in my community theater.
And also, he looks phenomenal.
He does?
Yeah, he's like.
You know what? Because he's been out of the drama. When you're not in drama, your skin flourishes.
That's so true.
And he always wears grills, so his teeth are protected.
I don't know if he still is wearing. Actually, he might have been in the one video.
I don't know if you can take them off.
And then remember when I brought up the guy from 10 Things I Hate About You, and then all of a sudden there was like a big article about how he may or may not be in a cult.
Not Heath Ledger.
No, the other guy.
Well, speaking of cults.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I do want to say all my DMs are just people going, Paige is going to be so mad at you.
Why?
Because they know I'm rage baiting. So I got the Crocs Lego collab.
Okay.
And I have,
You
when I tell
posted
you,
them?
Yes. You like your algorithm.
Did I see it?
You probably threw your phone and broke it, or you haven't seen it.
Let me see it. You
Okay.
posted
Okay,
it
guys,
on
real
Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
Usually I
you're
stalk
the first
you
to
every
comment.
time you're posting. Sometimes you go through, well, that's not a real shoe.
Yeah, it is.
It's an art piece.
Which
You're
is
not
fashion.
wearing that out.
It's fashion.
How could you wear it out? How heavy is
With
it?
a capri.
This is like a gag gift.
I should have shown up with them today.
They look heavy.
You know what? Y'all do anything for fashion. So anyway, my DMs are just full of people being like, Paige is gonna lose it. Paige is gonna be so mad.
Those aren't even practical.
Paige is shaking. Those are all my DMs. But speaking about cults, my favorite thing to talk about, I watched the documentary called Inside the Manosphere.
Okay.
So there's this guy, Louis Theroux, who's known for doing like crazy documentaries about like murderers. He's just like, he exposes people, but the way he does it is he's this like nice British guy who's inquisitive. And he just asks people questions and then lets them talk. I mean,
What's that like?
Like he asks a question and then doesn't finish their sentences.
Okay. And he's not thinking about what he wants to say
He
next?
just asks it and he sits there and like lets them reveal themselves. That's like his art form. So the Manosphere doc, I watched it with Des. I was like, this is going to piss me off, but fine, let's watch it.
What is manosphere?
Great question. So the Manosphere is basically not on our algorithm. The Manosphere is what Gen Z boys consume because
like their whole like red pill thing.
the concept is that you're born as a man with no value,
Okay.
which is already like very cultish to be
Yeah.
like, the only way you get value is from listening to us. So to get value, you can't just be a 9-to-5 like loser, which
Okay.
again, there's like a good, cool concept of being like, don't get stuck in a bad 9-to-5, like chase your dreams. Like with all cults, like it kind
There's
of
a
makes sense.
broader
In the beginning, you're like, I could get into this.
Yeah.
Like, don't get stuck
like
in a job you
Scientology
hate.
is like
It
it's
starts-
about community
Yes,
and
it always
it's
starts
like
with
and then they're like give us your
kindness
kids.
is nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're like, okay.
So like younger men will be like, yeah, and basically how society is just like everything is going against them, which is ironic because that's not how it is for white men. But they're told that like no, everything is going against them. Like women hate them and all this stuff, and so they then follow these like ultra, and I put in parentheses in quotations, masculine looking men who are like, I live my life as a high value man. And if you follow me and you pay for my ebook and you sign up for this,
I knew there was an ebook somewhere.
You'll get rich quick. So all these guys are basically taking advantage of like young or insecure lost men to follow them.
Before you proceed,
yes,
I feel like the world as a whole always like history repeats itself.
Yeah.
I would say like 10, 15 years ago, there was a book that every guy read.
I was about to, the second they started it, I go, this reminds me of the pickup artist. I remember guys talking about the book.
And it was basically like, in nice terms, how to be mean to girls to get them to like you.
When a guy was telling me about it, it basically like makes women seem like these dumb objects that like if you do certain things, you can trick them to like you. But the guys that it was attracting were guys who like had their own issues and just...
It would be like guys that are in their early 40s now, read it in college.
Yes.
That was like the age group.
And it targets men who like are insecure and maybe had some bad experiences with women, like women don't like them. But it's not because women are bad people, it's because they need to gain their own confidence. But instead of blaming...
Do you know how many losers I've loved? Like that's just like not...
Yeah, like
oh,
they don't find
like
a girl to like you.
Loser. No, I've liked a lot of losers.
They basically say like girls are the problem.
Yeah.
And if we can...
Eliminate them.
So I thought the documentary was going to be like,
wait, somebody said to me the other day, oh, well, her whole shtick is hating men. And I go, it's not a shtick.
It's not a shtick.
It's my real personality.
Wait, can I call you out?
What?
Paige cooked a meal for a man.
Oh my God. No, I literally am that
Paige
meme. Like, I hate men, then I go home and I treat mine like a princess.
No, Paige cooked a meal for a man, wasn't going to tell me because she knew that I'd make fun of her because she knows I live that life. Like, I talk about it and I be about it. But she talks about it and then goes home, makes a meal, and you literally try to hide it from me. And in that moment, I laughed so hard because you knew I was going to do this on the pod and expose you.
And I went as far to like go on TikTok and be like, how else can you make broccoli?
Well, I'm dressed like a trad wife right now, so I can't say anything.
No, we've turned a real scary corner. No, first of all, I ate that meal too. So
it was
I actually cooked for myself and someone else just happened to freaking be there.
The fact you didn't want to tell me is what's so funny. I have a full intervention for you. I'm like, hey, I heard you cooked broccoli for someone. That wasn't yourself? Okay, so...
half of its state was like still frozen, so it like doesn't even count.
And also,
whatever.
if you start cooking for him, then you could poison him eventually if you have to.
Totally.
There's like a long game we're playing. So with...
Also...
Anthrax.
In my defense, I've never
hungry.
cooked a meal for a man before.
I cooked a lot of meals for Des during COVID because I was like going through something.
The most I've made is like a grilled cheese sandwich. Like I've never prepared a full dinner just for me and a man. This is my first time ever.
And how was it?
The food?
In general, the experience.
Oh, the experience was fun. It didn't take as long as I thought it was going to be. Again, everything was like half frozen, so it actually should have taken longer.
But also from an Italian family, we're really raised like guys like girls who cook well. Like I told you once, my mom was like, put cookies in the oven. Like it was a crazy time.
Yeah.
You guys, I didn't realize how little it matters if you can cook or not. Uber Eats changed the game for women.
Actually, a couple months ago, I said something and I was like, well, I'm not going to be like my mom would go to work, come home, make dinner.
7 jobs.
And I never thought about it ever. And I said, I don't even know where I was. That like my dad was like, Paige, you're gonna cook. And I was like, okay, well, not every night. And then my mom was like, if you have children, you're going to cook for them. And I started crying. I literally started crying.
Unpaid.
My dad was like, I don't know what. I was like, oh my God, we just went back to the 1950s. I'm not cooking dinner every night. You guys are stressing me out. And like all those meal prep things. And like TikTok honestly makes cooking so easy. The girls have truly figured out so many things. They're like, you can do this in 10 minutes.
Yeah. I'm so excited for a partnership with Buffalo Wild Wings. First of all, because the buffalo, hot, tall, strong jaw, low voice, great beard.
Oh, he speaks.
Yes. He's hilarious. Only guy that makes me laugh, truly.
One of our favorite things to do together is get the pick six at Buffalo Wild Wings.
2 entrees, 2 sides, 2 drinks. It's
$19.99.
$19.99. Girl, when we're doing Gossip Sesh, I need multiple options.
And we're never ordering the same entree because you're eating the rest of mine. And why would you eat something you've already had?
You have to have eating chemistry to be best friends.
People don't talk about eating chemistry enough.
Yeah, like if we both wanted to finish the tots,
right,
that could be a physical altercation.
Right, and it's like, I don't need your tots because I have my wedges.
What do you prefer, potato wedges or shoe wedges?
Oh, potato wedges.
Yeah.
I got the boneless wings and wedges.
I got the chicken dippers and tots. Boneless wings need to be talked about more because when you don't have to like work to earn
no
the
muss,
bite,
no fuss.
No mess, no fuss. No muss, no fuss.
I don't know what it is.
I knew what you meant. I love chicken dippers because they're a vehicle for joy. It starts already great. And then I decide, what sauce do I want?
Right.
I love the B-dubs dip. I love saying B-dubs also. It's not Buffalo Wild Wings. It's B-dubs, baby.
I knew you were going to say
Come
that.
see me on deep B-dubs for the pick six.
We're going to put our friendship to the test and ask each other 6 rapid-fire questions.
Do you think I prefer ranch or blue cheese?
Ranch.
You're right. I think you prefer ranch.
I prefer blue cheese. You don't know me. How many unread texts are currently on your phone?
How many do you think?
15.
73.
73?
I'm going to say 13.
0, bitch.
Mild or spicy chicken wing?
Spicy.
I know you want spicy. I'm mild.
How many minutes into an event are you thinking about Irish exiting?
After you get the photo, babe.
Yeah, I'm a cool 25 minutes.
Out of everything in our pick six spread, which item would you want to steal from me?
The chicken dipper.
Let me see your dipping technique with your long ass fingers. Oh,
that's nice. What would you steal from me?
Obviously a boneless wing.
I can't believe you touched one, said no, and then touched a different one.
Because you already bit that one.
Oh.
I was like, oops, someone cooked here.
What's your number one dating red flag?
If he wants to date me.
I have so many. It's like, how do you even pick one? What a lovely girl's lunch.
Chris.
Thank you for listening to this segment of Giggly Squad, sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings.
And March Madness is coming up, which means it's about to be so fun to go to B-dubs and get the pick six. It's 2 entrees, 2 sides, 2 drinks for $19.99. That's less than $20.
It is
we did the
exactly less than $20.
So grab your +1, grab your bestie, and go. Prices may be higher in select states. See web or app for details. But also, men can cook too, and Uber Eats is a thing.
Men can totally cook too.
Instacart, figure it out. So anyway, I thought this documentary Inside the Manosphere was going to be this like huge cult of men hating women, which it is. But he meets these guys, and in it, you get to see, it was like 3 of these like top male manosphere influencers who were like connected to Andrew Tate in a way.
Like how old?
So the first one is really young. He's like 22. He's British.
Okay.
He is so scared of his mom, who by the way raised him, single mom, took him private school, like had multiple jobs. He basically realized that when he says crazy shit online,
like rage bait,
he gets famous. So you're talking to this guy and you're realizing he says like OnlyFans models are disgusting, like, and he's saying how men need to be a type of way and all this stuff. But as you're talking to him, you realize he's just saying shit for clout. He literally goes, I'm just doing it for clout. The problem is these young boys see him on the street and they're like, you're awesome. Meanwhile, he's hanging out with these OnlyFans girls who he's talking shit about, but then they're there and he interviews the OnlyFans girls and they're like, I'm just here because I'm making good money. Like, I don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about this. So they're all kind of in it together, but there's that guy who does this crazy podcast. I forget his name, but you've seen it where he brings OnlyFans girls and he asks them like, what's your body count? And then like tells them they're pieces of shit.
That's the guy that like, he talks so bad about women and he's married to a woman who like has 2 baby daddies. And he says that that's like the worst thing you can ever do. And it's like, but that's
a different one.
Okay.
But there's too
They're
many.
all the same, yeah.
So he he brings these OnlyFans girls on, and I'm like, why are these girls going on when it's just a setup to embarrass them? And then I realize they're going on and they're just rolling their eyes because the men who are watching then sign up for their OnlyFans accounts. They're promoting their OnlyFans. And then these men are like, you're pieces of shit, whatever. And the girls are like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm making money off this.
Put your email in.
Put your email in. Yeah. All these guys are like, I would never. They're so angry at OnlyFans girls. And I think it's because they realize these girls are making more money than them.
Even if they made an OnlyFans, it's never going to gross the same amount because also, women aren't like going.
No, because
are women going on and watching OnlyFans guys?
No,
yeah, no, I don't think so. Porn is free. You freaks. Literally just go on the internet.
You're not messaging her. She has a manager messaging you on her OnlyFans accounts, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So I digress. This guy, she just starts interviewing him, and the guy's like, I can have like another wife if I want. I want multiple wives. And he's like, have you told your girlfriend this? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, can we talk to her? And he's like, and he starts freaking out. Brings out the girl, and the British guy's like, are you okay with him having multiple wives? And she's like, no. And the guy starts to panic because like he's getting exposed that like he's just lying through his teeth of like the kind of guy he wants to be.
It's so easy to diagnose them. Like I'm not even a therapist and I could diagnose you. Like I had a boyfriend one time in his 30s, well into his 30s. This man talked about getting bullied in middle school every other day. I was like, at some point, dude, move on.
But he brings these girls on the pod and he just tells them they're worthless and no one wants to be with them. And then he says, what kind of guy do you want to be with? And the girl's like, I want him to be over 6 feet and make over 300K. And he puts it in some like made up algorithm and he's like, that's 0.2% of men on the planet. You'll never get that. Like it's this crazy thing. But then I realize it's all for clout and views. These men don't actually think that.
This.
So then he tells them, I don't want you to record my girlfriend anymore. She ends up breaking up with him, obviously, because she said to the camera, she goes, yeah, there's him in front of the camera, but then there's who he really is. So he starts being like, fuck, I'm getting exposed. So there's a positive where I'm like, okay, these guys don't actually think all these horrible things about women, but they're con artists and taking advantage of the dumb or just young men that don't know what to do and are like being trained by the algorithm. But these men have to realize these are con men. They're taking your money. Andrew Tate makes everyone sign up for a course of like how to be an alpha man. And it's like,
that is so embarrassing.
But also when you hear
you're bald.
when you hear him talk, you're like, I'm so scared right now. And also all these manosphere men
get arrested for sex
Yes,
trafficking.
no, it's like disgusting.
What are we even talking about?
By the way, not to brag, I have a brother. I'm an athlete. I spent a lot of time with a lot of very testosterone men.
Yeah.
I've never seen men who are more obsessed with talking about OnlyFans models. All these men do is talk about OnlyFans models. Like that's the only women they know.
Yeah.
And also like,
and it's like you've never met them.
You've never met them. Also, you're just so mad these OnlyFans girls don't need you, but they're like obsessed with OnlyFans.
How many episodes is this?
It's, I believe, 2 or 3.
Do you think they're obsessed with OnlyFans because and porn stars didn't get this? Well, I'm sure they got so much hate. But like before social media, I'm saying, because it was known that like if you were a porn star, then you were basically getting abused. Like where the OnlyFans girls can control their subscription money, like their bank account.
Unless
where
if they're run by male managers who like form these OnlyFans agencies.
Wait, I feel
one of the guys runs an OnlyFans agency, but he talks bad about. I know, but he talks bad about OnlyFans.
Like that's
models.
not an agent. That's a modern day like.
I met
technology
a red pill
pimp.
I met a red pill guy once. I didn't know what red pill was at the time. And I asked him what his type was. And one of the first things he said was, they can't do OnlyFans. I'm like, no one brought up OnlyFans. Why are you bringing up OnlyFans?
Also, like the percentage of women that do OnlyFans compared to like how many women are alive is like very small.
Also, like, then stop meeting OnlyFans girls. Like, why are all
like,
your
where
friend
are
group
you going?
OnlyFans? And you're dating an OnlyFans model. It's a sense of control where they hate when women have sex with a lot of guys. I think one, because it means that we can compare your dick to other dicks. Yeah. Men hate that.
Yeah, they do.
They hate that you're like have seen shit.
Yeah.
They like you being the first one and only one.
They also want to feel like some type of elite, like only I got to have sex with her.
Well, that's not to get deep, but it goes back to like why do guys talk about like 18 and 19-year-olds and stuff?
Yeah.
It's because they can manipulate them.
Did you see the Netflix show Age of Attraction?
I couldn't click it just because.
Hannah, I couldn't even get through the first episode. I wanted to be like, what we learned here today is age actually does fucking matter. Like, here's the thing. If you're in your third, like, I think you go through very different phases in your life. Your 20s is insanely different than your 30s.
Well, your brain's not fully formed.
Which is very different from your 40s. If you're a 35-year-old woman and you meet a 45-year-old man, beautiful. Oh. Gorgeous. Oh. Love it.
Snort it.
You guys are on the same page. If you're a 25-year-old girl and you're dating even 10 years older, like I think back I'm closer to the age that my boyfriend was than I am to 26. Like when I was 26, I dated someone 36. If you're a 36-year-old man and you are interested in someone under 30, it's because you know that no girls your age would ever deal with you. They know how dumb you are. They know that like you couldn't figure it out. And that's why you have to go impress like a younger girl.
I just had such an epiphany. When I was 25, I dated a guy who was 35.
Insane.
And he was the shit. I thought he was like amazing.
Yeah, you think he's amazing.
I thought he was amazing. But I knew after like a year, I started having panic attacks.
Totally.
Because I knew that.
When I dated this guy, goal weight. Let me tell you, I've never been skinnier.
Goal
weight.
And he was like, I'll marry you. By the way, I had no job. I had no idea what I wanted to do. And he was like, perfect. This girl's lost and confused. Yeah. And in my head, I was like, I don't know why he's picking me, but I don't feel good about myself around him, but he wants to be with me. It didn't make any sense. Thank God my body had the wherewithal to be like, this isn't safe, get out. I did write an article once for Elle about zaddies. So I basically was like, look, I met my husband when I was 30. He was 44. This is why I think it's working out so far. Yeah. But I basically said, there's no power dynamic between us.
Yeah.
I'm financially independent. I know what my career is. I've gone to therapy. He doesn't have any power over me. We are very equal. When you're 25, 26, and your brain isn't fully formed, and you're with a guy who's financially powered over you, I don't like the position that puts girls in.
Period. Pod's over. Yep.
So make sure the power dynamic is even.
It's so interesting that it's just so normalized that like, if a guy is 36 and he's like, yeah, she's 28, that's like the perfect age. Okay, what about the 36-year-old women? Why do you feel like you're too good for women your age?
I'm gonna tell you one thing, it's not beauty. Because when I was 22, I was ugly. I'm the best looking. I'm the best looking I've ever looked.
Especially
I just want to say that right now.
Our generation,
with a spray tan right now, best looking I've ever looked.
Larder, like she's in her 50s.
Oh my God! But these men see 21-year-old girls and they go, she's not gonna clock my shit.
Yeah, she's not gonna clock my shit.
Where in your 30s, a mile away, you're like, no, no, I'm not getting out of bed for this. Also, we're not going on a yacht.
No,
I'm not going to your fucking party where I have to be up all night. Girls in their 30s are like, I'm too tired.
Yeah,
I'm not going on your orgy. I'm not having an orgy. The third guy, he's this like older man. He pulls up in a Lamborghini. And he's like, but this is not what my life is about. It's about being a good, honest person. It's not about the flash and the glamour. But he's wearing like a 3-piece suit. In Miami, it's like 90 degrees. And he basically is like, I cheat on my wife, but she's not allowed to cheat on me.
Perfect.
And all this stuff. And he's one of the top guys. When Andrew Tate did his like multi-level marketing scheme, there's like several guys that got on early and did well off of it. Yeah. So it's classic, like, see, that guy did well. Why can't you do well? And it shows these other guys who are big fans of him. This guy has no job. And he's being told not to take a 9-to-5 because that's like the matrix. That's like the system that like holds you down. So he's living in a car and just paying for Andrew Tate's ebooks.
What?
Because it's a multi-level marketing scheme. So these men think like, I just have to, and they're like, I have no value. I have to gain value. I have to be strong. I can't let women, whatever. And they're just hurting themselves.
Do you want to know what the worst part about this?
What?
Is the fact that they're catering to all these like young Gen Z men that in like 15 years, everyone's going to be like, why didn't their moms raise them? But at some point it's going to get blamed on us.
Also, these are the men that eventually are going to run our country. Because God forbid we get a woman president.
God forbid.
God forbid.
God forbid a woman goes anywhere near.
This is so overdone, but there was a really funny TikTok where a guy was like, you know, men love to start wars, but if women were president, none of the countries would be talking to each other. It would just be quiet and calm.
Wait, that's
like we don't talk to
Sorry,
like,
I don't talk
France.
to Russia. Okay.
I saw her. I know what she's about.
She knows that we've met before.
I don't forgive. I don't forget.
She acted like she didn't know me. I'm like, you saw me at the UN meeting.
Sorry, you're not in my group chat anymore. And if you talk to Russia, I swear to God, I'll never talk to you again. If I see you with Russia, I swear to God, there's going to be a problem. By problem, I mean I'm just never going to talk to you again. I'll block you.
Wait, I was getting into a fight with someone the other day about just like men versus women, whatever. And he said to me, he was like, okay, well, who's fighting in all the wars? Men or women? Like who's protecting in all?
Oh.
And I was like, you mean the war that all the men started? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, why would we go fight? We're not involved.
Yeah, this is not my fight. This is not my fight that you started over your oil for your big ass Cybertruck.
Not my war.
Don't even have a driver's license, barely. I don't need gas for my car.
Do Cybertrucks take gas? Or no, they're like electric.
Oh, they might be electric. But again,
I digress.
Again, the president's against electric vehicles, so I'm not getting into this right now.
I also think they're so
I've never
scary.
I've never seen a Cybertruck with a family in it. I'm just gonna say that. It's always just
Have you
one.
ever seen like a 4-year-old jump?
No, it's just one alone 60-year-old dude, and I'm like, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy.
Wait, that's so true. I've never seen my neighbors
Never
take
seen
their
a happy
groceries in,
family.
and I've never seen a 4-year-old jump out of a Cybertruck.
Never even seen a cute dog. Never seen a Labrador Retriever just head out of a Cybertruck, having the time of his life. No, it's some dark, sinister energy in that Cybertruck.
Did you see Lily Allen performed? And did you see like her dress?
No.
Okay, she wore this dress to perform, and it looks like it almost like looked like a flag, but so it's like it wraps her, and then she has someone like holding it, like pulling it like taut.
Oh.
So she's like turning, and it's like unfolding. Honestly, it was an art like piece, truly. Mm-hmm. And I was like looking at the comments and like looking at people saying like, "What is the dress?" She made a dress of all of the receipts from her ex of all the things he would buy other women. And she wore it on stage, and she like unraveled and was like singing, and you could see like then like if you zoom in, you can tell it's like a receipt.
If Lily Allen doesn't win a Grammy next year, I'm gonna be really mad. I think it's the best album of the year. Also, I rarely read comments, but someone was mad at me because they basically were like, you said that Charli XCX inspired Lily Allen. Didn't mean it like that. I think everyone gets, I don't even know when I said that either, but I think everyone like gets inspired by things going on. But yes, Lily Allen's that girl. She's been doing it forever. And I think she should win the Grammy, like for sure.
I just thought it was so genius. Also, I think he has like a new show out or something, and she's just like staying on his neck.
So long story short, with the manosphere, it turned out being less about like, oh, there's this culture where every man hates woman. It's more, hey, there's like men that realize that they can monetize dumb men by saying rage bait shit about women so that they can blame other things for why you're not doing well in life.
Yeah, it's brainwashing.
I do have to say, they're really mad about like toxic masculinity. Masculinity is not toxic. The opposite of toxic masculinity is not being weak. It's not being toxic. Be a good, strong, masculine man. Mm-hmm. Don't hate on women. Mm-hmm. If you want to sleep with a man, sleep with a man.
I love it.
You don't have to hate women.
Right.
Just because that's your urge.
Also, a lot of them do just want to be gay.
Yes.
And like we would let them. Like I don't know why they're being mean to us. We're a safe space.
Before you download Andrew Tate's ebook, download Grindr and just see if that releases anything.
The amount of time you get 2 margaritas in me, I'll ask anyone's boyfriend. I've asked my own. I've been like, you could tell me. I won't tell anyone.
I wonder how many girls have had that moment with another cult documentary, which I just started. It's slow, but it's dark. It's on Apple, which is new. A lot of them aren't on Apple. It's called Twisted Yoga.
Okay.
And again, it always starts with a girl being like, I'm spiritual. I think I'm trying to find my purpose in the world. And these yoga classes are helping me with like spirituality. Like it starts
nice,
honest and sweet. And then next thing you know, she's in Romania in a building that's locked up, and they're doing tantric sex poses and drinking each other's pee. So anyway, it starts about love and peace and butterflies, and then it gets sinister. Notice the similarity between all these is when you're vulnerable.
If someone said, drink this person's pee, now if someone said, put it on your skin, very different.
You said how much?
I'd say what kind, like where exactly? Could I do it on my neck?
How hydrated do I have to be for this? But this is the thing, they don't just sit you down and go, drink pee. It's this long process where it's like getting connected to your femininity and connected with others. And then next thing you know, like 2 years later.
UTIs, and I'm not trying to drink a UTI. That is so vile.
Cults are scary. So I'm only one episode in, which I think people like because they hate when I tell them what happens in the doc. But all these documentaries, it's history, guys. They're like, Ted Bundy got caught?
Wait, that's so true. But see, I'm an enabler because I like when you tell me the ending because then I'm like checked off my list. I don't even have to go watch it.
No, the Gen Zs get mad at me. They're like, both towers went down? Sorry, that was dark. That was dark. I'm a New Yorker. I'm allowed to say that.
Actually, we were allowed
to. You guys weren't even there. We saw it. Also, remember when I said the girl messaged me who works for the Celsius or whatever, the census?
Yeah.
That was also wrong.
Cool.
She's actually a historian for the Smithsonian.
Okay, you really fucked it up.
But also, the Gigglers are so. The Gigglers are.
Like, she's actually a beekeeper in Argentina. So.
No, but the Gigglers have the most amazing jobs. Historian for first of all, what is the Smithsonian? It sounds important.
The Smithsonian is a museum. The Smithsonian.
But like, what's in the Smithsonian? Like the Mona Lisa?
No, the Smithsonian is like
George Washington.
No, the Smithsonian is like anything.
Oh, like books.
No.
Okay.
Like the NASA stuff. Oh, now I have to look it up. Like the planet.
Night at the museum.
No.
So paintings.
It's air and space. That's what I meant.
Is the world's largest research complex featuring 21 museums. This is AI, so this could be completely wrong. And then this is about misinformation. Oh, it has the Airspace Museum, but also has museum, whatever. It's research.
There's Smithsonian locations, New York City.
Oh, it's all of them. It's American history, natural
museums.
You guys, we learned so much on this pod.
So much. I thought it was just air and space.
So anyway, the people who listen to this podcast research history. So if that makes you feel better.
I'm so proud of them.
So proud.
No, I'm literally so fucking proud of them.
How are you?
I love that people listen to us because they're like, oh,
I need a release.
I need a break. I need to listen to two
so many
idiots
facts.
so that I can just laugh.
So much facts and high pressure. I just need people making no sense. I need two people interrupting each other for an hour.
Yeah, let's do something page coded because you went off.
I went off.
So my Tresemme commercial came out the other day.
Wait, a second one? You already had one.
Yeah, this was my new one. This was my new like Christian Siriano Devil Wears Prada vibe one. But the day we were this is so girly. The day we were filming it, it was just, I brought my parents. Like, it was just like the girliest shoot ever. It was like, we're doing hair, we're doing makeup, and like Vogue was there and just all these different things.
I've never done a shoot like that. Continue.
And so we're in the like dressing room. We had like a break. I don't know. It was like lunch. And my assistant was like, should I chop my hair off? And we were like, oh my God, do it. Like, chop your hair off. So she literally had the longest hair ever. She's like very cool, Gen Z. Chops it into a bob.
During the shoot?
Yeah. I'm a really easy boss.
Wait, you're like, stop production. My assistant needs to cut a bob.
I'm like, go get a facial, babe. Like, what are you doing here? You know? Like, do whatever you want.
You're like, actually, can we stop? I don't like that girl's hairdo. Can you change it? And you're like, she's not even on set. And you're like, I don't like it.
I'm like, so she cuts her hair in the middle of the shoot. We're obsessed. We love her bob.
How long did that take?
Like 10 minutes.
Love.
Mitchell's just like,
yeah,
like,
snap.
In true bob fashion, everyone gets a bob. And then they're like, what if I chopped a little more off? Okay. My assistant now chopped up to here, literal pixie.
Does she look good?
Hannah, I'm obsessed. And I'm like, Hannah's going to be so mad at me because it took one other redhead to be like, what about a pixie cut? I can't stop looking at pictures of Lily
Paige,
Collins.
I'll start crying if you do
I'm
it.
like, wait, what if right before I went to Italy, I just chopped all my hair off?
Well, I personally want you at your wedding. Start like this
Okay.
Then you chop the
it.
pixie, party the rest of the night.
How much can I make about me?
You're like, it's already going to be too much.
Actually, in the middle of this wedding, I
or
will perform.
For the honeymoon, maybe when you go to somewhere really hot,
I just chop
you
it.
chop it. Can I just say, I've been wrong in my life before. I want to preface
Not
that.
many times.
Not many times, but a lot of time people perceive it wrong because it's ahead of its time, and I say it not in the right way. However, people thought
You may joke, but you never play.
Period.
Right? Period.
Write that down. So when I first threw it into the ether that you should get a pixie, the internet was aghast. They said Hannah hates Paige.
You're ahead
Hannah's
of
a
your
bad
time.
friend. Hannah's horrible. She's sabotaging her. And I said, sorry, I have a vision that you guys can't see.
Yeah, sorry that you believe in my face. You
Sorry?
guys clearly don't.
I know good bone structure.
Now I'm thinking, all those people don't believe in my face. They don't think I
the
can
fact
pull.
that you don't think, like, because my thing is, I just see Audrey Hepburn.
Thank you.
I see Audrey Hepburn, and when your face is so fucking chiseled and snatched like yours, like when you pull your hair back, people lose their minds because they've never seen so many angles of a cheekbone.
This is why
See,
you're
when
my
I
friend.
pull my hair back, everyone goes, "Ah!"
No, I love when you pull your hair back.
Stop it.
You know
Stop.
I do.
Stop it.
You're doing a ponytail this week.
No, I'm really
And
stressed out.
You've been stressed about it for literally a full 7 days. You're like, I think I have to do a ponytail.
It's like the dentist's office. I'm like, I have to do a ponytail on Tuesday.
You're like, the dress, I need to do a ponytail.
And then
You do always tell me when you're doing a ponytail as if you just got results from the doctor.
No,
you're
I'm
like, okay,
acting
and
like
I have
to get
chlamydia.
my wisdom teeth out. I'm like, I have to get a ponytail on
You're like,
Tuesday.
you're never going to believe this? I have herpes.
When people do slick backs and they have a flat forehead and a wider head on top, it looks amazing. I have a pointy head, so when they do it, like you can't even see it. Like you can't. It exposes too much. Anyway, so you're pondering a pixie,
Not like Demi Moore pixie, like
not shaven.
no, but not even like. I mean, like, okay.
I see a cute side bang.
The way my assistant chopped it is like it literally stops. I'm gonna try and like it literally stops like right here, like right at my ear. That's not a good representation.
But I also see it with like a little side bang, like a
well, I would go
swoop.
full side part forever.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be able
Which
to
I'm
do
so
it down the
jealous
middle
of.
because that would look insane, I feel like. But I would do just drastic side part all the time.
You're literally my Barbie doll. I want to cut you up and then I want to take a little flame. I want to take a Sharpie and I love my little Barbie
just
doll.
walk in, I'm hanging from something. It's like she left me here. The way you treated your toys and the way I probably treated my toys.
So you know that millennial thing where it's like a fairy that you pull it and it spins and then goes into the air? I was breaking shit. Like I was like, how far can we get this to go? I also was obsessed with like little horse, like not
Like My Little Pony.
My Little Pony. I liked My Little Pony. I think I did wreckage to My Little Ponies.
See, I was a realist even as a child. I was like, fairies aren't real, can't fly. Ponies, not that small, get out of my face. I hated Barbies.
I hated babies. I wasn't like playing with a baby. I'm like, I'm not a mother.
I had 4 kids. And if my mom didn't put them in car seats, I was like, and they'll die. You're a horrible mom, they'll die.
You're literally Reba McEntire. A working girl who works 2 jobs and never sings.
Speaking, remember the last episode we talked about cigarettes? And actually, when I was a child, because my grandma smoked so many cigarettes, one day I literally sat down and said, I have to have a cigarette. And my mom like looked around and people were like, oh my God. She was like, she doesn't mean it. She's obviously 4. She's not sitting down to have a cigarette. I was like, no, I need one, Mom.
I need one though.
Yeah, I actually need one. And my grandma had bought me candy once. So I ripped one out of my purse, my Barbie purse, obviously, because what else is in my purse but candy cigarettes? And I sat on the sidewalk and I literally fake puffed this cigarette. My mom was like, she's not coming over anymore.
I remember my mom got me in a dress with a matching purse and a matching hat.
Those
I was
were my favorite.
Fuming. She was like, hold this for 1 second, got the photo. And then I think I took the hat. It was like in a pool somewhere. And then I like threw, everything was, and then I was rolling around
Whenever
in
there was
garbage.
a matching accessory, I thought, genius.
I refused to wear hats. From the second I came out of the womb, they put a little knit hat on me and I got my fingers in it and I started, it was crazy.
I loved wearing hats.
Cleaned my apartment the other day, not to brag.
Because it rained the other day?
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Within about an hour, I messed it up again. Mm-hmm. And it reminded me of another nickname I had. It's not Quadzilla. They used to call me Hurricane Hannah because I would come into a place and I would just like wreck it. And it's at the point where at first I was mad at myself and now I'm like, I have a skill. You have a skill.
I like to describe it as
like I throw my shoes off.
Nobody is mistaken that like you could have possibly taken ballet as a child. Like that's how I think of it. I'm like, Hannah walks into a place and like even the way you walk, like you don't mean to stomp in, but you're stomping in.
No, I used to like when I was at a tennis academy, I lived with like 6 other kids and they would be like, why do you walk so heavy?
So heavy.
And I was like, sorry, my ass is fat. Like
I'm literally pirouetting in. I'm like, I haven't even touched the ground yet. I actually think you would have been phenomenal at gymnastics.
No, I eat too much.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm too tall. I'm 5'7", and my torso, I've thought about it. But I mean, the emotional abuse is similar to tennis,
But I low-key feel like doing gymnastics makes them short. Like,
no. Because they get stunted from all the working out.
When I was in middle school, I really wanted to do gymnastics because I really wanted to be a cheerleader
and you
in
wanted
high
to wear
school.
the unitard.
And then I said to my mom, okay, but it stunts their growth. I can't
And you wanted to be able to model.
And I wanted to have long legs, so I literally quit gymnastics.
I love that you had a vision for yourself from a young age. You're like, this doesn't work with my 10-year plan.
I've always had a vision.
Where'd you get that information that stunts your growth?
I think I heard it somewhere and I never forgot it. The same way I heard like Demi Moore used to wash her hair with Evian water. I never forgot it. I read one time somewhere if you ended your shower in cold water, your hair would be shiny. Like I would get random facts and then I would just like live by them.
I miss problematic magazines in the 90s.
Me too. Like
what a simple
time. Does your orgasm matter? Like does it?
How to give him the right hand job when he's mad at you.
Like at this point, I'm not sure.
How to lose that fat that's everywhere that makes everyone hate you.
How to lose the last 15 pounds so you can hang with your friends.
People were asking Zara Larson, who I love, how she has such a good body. Mm-hmm. And
is she like on tour?
Well,
like
part
performing
of me,
every night?
She basically was like, I just laugh a lot, which is very Giggling Squad code, and I loved. But then I'm also like, she's dancing 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
She's like, sometimes I giggle at my own jokes.
She's like profusely sweating up there, like doing crunches.
Also, basically. She did admit, like, abs are genetic. Like, I don't have abs right now, but genetically I do.
I'm almost 5 months, no UTI.
Write that, Us Weekly.
But the other day, I felt just like a little, like, I was like, could that be? And I literally said to myself, no, it's not. You're being crazy. Go chug a water. But do you want to know what I think? And I've had a couple girls DM me, so I've been trying to like track and like see. The other day, I drank not 1, not 2, but 3 full Coca-Colas throughout the day.
Paige, watch what I swear to God, everyone's about to get diabetes because of you. What are you going to say right now? What are you going to say right now?
I think the sugar like gives me the feeling like I'm getting one, but I'm not actually getting one.
Oh, so you're saying it was bad that you chugged 3 Cokes?
100%.
Okay, I thought you were saying if you don't want UTIs, chug 3 Cokes.
And the only reason I chugged 3 Cokes, and in my defense, they were all in glass bottles.
Well, it's a free country.
Right. First of all,
you have free will.
It's my free will. I'm an adult. I bought
if that's your going off, like she partied one night.
I went off. It was a Friday night. I was like, you know what? I'm drinking all the glass Coca-Colas in the house.
You're like, give me another one, bartender.
You know those, like, sometimes you get those cards at like bars where it's like you've been cut off, like just leave now. You just like give me one at dinner. You're like, enough with the fucking Coca-Cola. Sometimes you just need one. You know, I was having chips and dip. What was I gonna do?
Have milk with it?
Yeah, like
you're not a psychopath.
There's certain things you eat, you have to drink soda. Chips and dip,
pizza,
Chinese food. I have to have a ginger ale when I have Chinese food.
The reason I'm delusional is because when I drink ginger ale, I think I'm
healthy.
Well,
it is.
I'm like, I need a vegetable.
It's good for your stomach.
I like look at everyone around me. I'm like, sorry, I'm in a health kick right now.
If I'm having any type of sandwich, I must have an iced tea. Like a turkey sandwich, I have to have an iced tea.
Yeah.
If I'm eating Mexican, sometimes I have to have a lemonade.
Speaking of drinking and peeing, the TikTok really made me laugh recently. And by recently, I mean this morning. This comedian, Hilty Bowen. she was talking about men's and women's restrooms. So obviously I'm like, I'm in. What's this gonna say? And she goes, when men built restrooms.
I saw this.
I love that we have the same algorithm. It's so funny. She goes, when men built women's restrooms, they were like, okay, we'll put a toilet, and I guess we'll put walls next to it and enclose it. We'll put another one next to it, another one next to it, another one next to it. Good, okay. For the men's room, they're like, let's put a toilet, wall next to it, enclose it. Then I guess we should do some urinals. And what if we just did no wall?
No doors.
No doors.
And what if we just put them all next to each other?
And just let them...
No, it's low-key gay. Like, it's actually... And like the guys were in the comments being like, we stare straight. I'm like, do you? And it's also like, why even tempt?
Also, imagine going to the women's bathroom and like peeing next to a woman without a wall. Like, that's crazy intimate.
Okay, but I actually think it makes more sense for like the women's room to not have walls than it does the men's room.
Because we're not like flinging out another.
Well, we're just more intimate with each other as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only time. Once they leave a sports team or a locker room, that's it. They're never undressing in front of each other ever again.
Yeah.
Like, when else are they?
What's it called when you have something coming out of your body? Like
a limb?
Yeah, like we're not pulling out an outer extremity. Yeah. Like where men are like pulling it out.
Yeah.
Men like peeing next to each other for
they
sure.
like it for sure.
It's the strangest thing because all they have to do is put a little wall, like a tiny wall.
Some have like little short walls that are like next to it.
But a lot of them don't.
Like tiled walls.
A lot of them don't.
It's also interesting because it's like, oh, so you can aim. Oh, that's so interesting. Because when we're at home, it's all over the place. But oh, you actually can aim on a perfect like little circle.
When we're at home, someone had a water balloon fight. The Manosphere documentary, the guy goes, well, look around me. Men invented everything. That was his like statement of like why men are superior.
We invented people. Okay, and top that, we literally invented you. Like, you came from someone's vagina.
And then this woman did a list of like all the things that women invented, which was actually crazy. Like, it was like Wi-Fi a woman invented. Like, it was like all these things. But then it got me thinking of how many things men invented that like their wife told them about.
Here's another thing that actually that like reminds me of it. I feel like there's so many women that will be like, okay, whatever, I don't need to get married. I'll have a child. Either I'll adopt a child or I'll get a sperm donor. Do you ever hear of stories? Mr. Let's preserve my legacy. Do you ever hear of stories of straight men in their straight men, because I'm discounting the gay men because there's a lot of gay men that have children. Straight men that have a kid on their own. That's not forced upon them in some weird situation.
So
no. Do men
rare.
ever go and say, I need a surrogate because I want to have a child?
And we would never force a man to have a child when he doesn't want one.
No, we don't. If anything, we want to take
controlling
them away.
I'm not controlling men's bodies. Crazy.
Isn't that so interesting? And another thing I thought about. Now, mind you, I'm a joint deep. Maybe a joint and a half. And I'm like, why doesn't anyone ever talk about cats getting ticks? Like, there's so many stray cats.
Yeah.
And they're out on the streets. Yeah. And you never hear about them getting ticks. But you let your golden retriever out one time. And you're like, my golden retriever has Lyme disease. And he literally gave it to the whole house. So I looked it up. I was like, why doesn't anyone talk about cats getting ticks when there's way more, I feel like there's way more stray cats. And Google said, because cats have such an intense grooming process, every couple of hours, they wouldn't even let the tick attach to them. They have already gotten it off. I mean, and I'm like, and another reason that women...
The only time a cat will get fleas when like they're out like scared and fending for themselves and you have to save them. Well, this reminds me of when we were fostering dogs, which I love to do, but I don't know about dogs. And It was 9 p.m. and I had to take the dog for a walk and I was like, this is annoying. It's pitch black. I'm alone. I'm scared. I'm like, this dog's not going to defend me if someone has a treat. So
no, literally.
My algorithm is literally so dog hating. It's a bunch of videos. It's a bunch
I can't wait. I'm literally so excited.
It's a bunch of videos of the people. Okay, let me calm down.
I hate you so much.
It's going to be so not funny now because I laugh too much. But they put like wet food in a bowl.
Yeah.
And they get kidnappers to come in, and as they're putting the wet food in, the kidnappers take them and fake beat them up, and the dog goes up and looks, and this is like 10 different dogs in the same situation, and they look, and then the dog keeps eating, and
like doesn't care,
and they're like pretending to like cut, like stab them, and the dog just keeps eating the wet food. The dog finishes, looks back, keeps trying to get the wet food,
and that's men. That's literally men.
Oh my God, I got lightheaded from laughing so hard.
Daphne would have clawed someone's eyes out.
When I was walking this dog at 9 p.m., it's pitch black. I'm scared. It's cold. I'm like, this is not
so
a long-term life to live. Butter's inside just waiting for me, cozy in the bed. And I'm like, sorry, I have to walk this wild animal outside in the dark. And then the dog is just like fucking around in the grass. I don't know what he's doing. And I'm just like letting him have fun because that's what they do. I'm like, I hope you had fun. I'm freezing. I walk back and the dog smells horrible. And I realized the dog was rolling around in other dogs' poop. Oh. And Des was like, how did you not see that happening? I was like, why in any logical world would a dog see another dog's poop, know it's poop, and go, let's roll around in this? And he's like, that's what dogs do. And I'm like, well, that's insane. And then watching him took like forever. The whole night was ruined.
No, honestly, I wasn't like so, oh my God, I'm getting a cat because I hate dogs. I was getting a dog. And then I was like, what am I saying? I'm not getting up in the cold dead of winter and taking a dog out ever.
Also, I have a friend who their dog's like ruining their sex life because every time they have sex, the dog freaks out and starts barking. This is the last thing I'm saying about dogs and cats. This is why I love cats. When there's a thunderstorm.
Cats are like cool. That's my ancestor.
When I tell you the thunderstorm, dogs freak out. They're barking. They think they're under attack.
Scared,
They're under attack. They're scared. They're like, if I'm uncomfortable, I'm going to make everyone uncomfortable. There was a thunderstorm this morning. When I tell you, Butter was mesmerized. Butter sat there and was looking at,
like, gorgeous.
She was like, this is a piece of art. This is Michelangelo. Yeah. She's watching the lightning. She's looking at all the wet people outside, and she's just taking in like an observational comic.
Yeah, because she has the wherewithal to know it's outside and she's inside. Where the dogs are like, they're coming to attack. It's like, have a treat. Shut up. No, we didn't mean to go this hard on the men and the dogs this pod.
I actually started this pod and I was like, we've been talking too bad about men. Let's have a light pod.
So you brought up just the worst documentary of all time. I started this pod. I was like, guys, I'm in a raincoat. It's going to be such a fun day.
Let's end with something nice.
Okay.
Fashion.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with this trend. Do you like it? The whole wrong shirt with track pants. So you wear track pants with like a work shirt.
Love.
Do you have any advice for pulling it off correctly? Because I feel like this is something that I might wear and people will get like upset by.
Well, it's like kind of the same thing when people are like, you're wearing an outfit and then just do like the weirdest shoe.
Yes, which I love.
I would just say it's something really masculine and then something really feminine.
Love.
So like a ruffly, like frilly shirt and then it's just like an Adidas track pant.
Yes.
Cute. Very cute.
It. Okay, cool. I feel like I'm leaning towards that for spring. Anyway, guys, look forward to our outfits coming out on Monday. Paige hasn't picked hers yet. She's very stressed. I picked mine, but I might still wear a ponytail.
And this is coming out. This will already be out, but my Daphne Lemmy collab, which you want to know what, needs a whole podcast episode. So catch that on Friday. We'll talk about it.
Don't miss it. Bye.